Schools in Wales have access to two of Encyclopaedia Britannica's award-winning online resources through the Welsh Government. This video will guide you in accessing the resources and making the most of your access to support your students wherever they might be. First of all, I wish to address some of the reasons you might want to use Britannica. Having been in existence for over 250 years, our company is a trustworthy and reputable source of information. We've evolved for the digital age to meet the needs of over 150 million students globally, and are named by Apple as the world's most trusted reference source. So how and what can I access? Schools in Wales can access Britannica School and Britannica ImageQuest to provide a complete educational alternative to the internet. Access is free through the Hub, so you can find it by visiting hub.gov.wales. When you visit this page, you'll see the option to log in to get started. Once logged in, you'll see a menu option, which will take you to our Encyclopaedia Britannica tab. So this option for Encyclopaedia Britannica is relating to our Britannica School resource. However, we've embedded our search tool within this platform so that it's easier to access for you as teachers, and there are greater sharing options. So just to show you, I can begin my search for something quite general, such as space, and use my fields here to filter the resources by level. Foundation is recommended for primary, intermediate for secondary, and advanced for 16+ or yourselves as teachers. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to start with Foundation, our primary level. What I can do is click in, and it's going to take me out of our Hub search and into the Britannica School resource. The first thing to note about our foundation level is that the information is chunked into sections. This means it's a lot more accessible to a younger audience who might be intimidated by a large volume of text. So you can see we've got all those different categories there that can be explored. In addition, we've created a range of different tools within this that can support the needs of students. So for instance, we have a double-click dictionary. Any word can be clicked on to provide a vocabulary definition. We have a read aloud tool, which is at the top of every section here.
Space exploration includes voyages by any type of craft outside the atmosphere of the Earth.
This highlights the text in yellow, reads aloud in a British pronunciation, and goes at a nice slow pace. So it's a great support for those with special educational needs. Greater sharing and saving tools are available here with our favorite tool, which will store and save the item to your own personal area of Britannica if you so wish. You can print any item, email any item, and you can also cite that information if you feel you want to reference where you got your source from. And this is something we definitely encourage secondary school students to do. So they've got that option of 4 different styles and being able to just copy and paste this into their bibliography, taking out a lot of the stress and confusion around citing work. You've got this option lastly to increase and decrease the font, therein making it a lot more easy to read for those with visual impairments. And to expand their knowledge and understanding, they've got easy related tools. So you've got related media and you've got a related tab to explore links to different articles, websites, and information to learn more. And a very important last thing within this is the option to actually differentiate. So even though I've come in at foundation level, I'm able to click up to level 2, taking me out of foundation into intermediate and challenging me to learn more and at a higher level. Likewise, if I'm a secondary school student, I'm able to actually start at this level 2, but simplify at any point if I struggle with the level of information. Same tools apply. And the last one I should mention is our Translate tool. So if your school or institution caters for students with English as an additional language, then you have the option to translate into over 100 different languages. So I will use Estonian as an example, and that's then going to translate all of that text into that language. So this is great support for parents as well who might not have the best English. We encourage you to also make use of some of our homepage features. So when you're within the platform, you can select either intermediate, foundation, or advanced, depending on which level you're on, and explore additional features. So each area has its own unique homepage, and this one has a Can You Guess section, Did You Know, At a Glance, and a Daily Buzzword, but similar items will be found on Foundation and Advanced. And if I just scroll down, you'll see that there's lots of other interesting features that will grab the attention and interest of students. At the bottom, you'll be able to keep up with the editorial process, which our Britannica team are famous for. So you can see that on average, every 20 minutes, we're doing an update. And so you can keep up to date with the best and most kind of relevant content out there. Clicking back to our hub page, I can now actually do the exact same for ImageQuest. So in contrast to our information provided in Britannica School, ImageQuest is a very much collaborative project from Britannica. So we've actually collaborated with 60 of the world's best collections, including National Portraits Gallery, National History Museum, Getty Images, and more. And again, we've embedded this search within Hub. So you could keep your search for space or do a new one to find high quality, copyrights cleared images. The important thing is that all of these images are going to be safe. They've gone through an editorial process and they're going to be educational. So clicking on one of these from within Hub, I can see an option to either share to Hub, which we'll come back to in a moment, or see a larger version on ImageQuest. So this is going to take us again out of the Hub platform and into ImageQuest. Immediately, you can see that the quality of these are very high and higher than what you might find elsewhere on the web. And that we get a little bit more information about that image. So I've got mine translated into Welsh at the moment. You can use the flag item to get that back to English. And that's going to take us to a little summary of what that image is, any keywords which might help to support the digital competency framework, and give us the option to, again, reference that, add it to a personal images area within Britannica, download, email, or print. Again, we encourage you to make use of all of the features within ImageQuest. So if you don't want to go and do another search, you can click on our homepage to see and browse all of our collections, get ideas of projects which could be done with the images, or get a jump start to see some of our collections we've already created. So there's lots in there that you can explore. And lastly, when it comes to creating content on Hub, one of the advantages that you as Welsh schools have is this brilliant platform in which you can create your own resources. So we really want Britannica to be a springboard where you can find inspiration and create your own resources. So for instance, if I wanted to share this or create a lesson around this image, you've got this share to Hub option, which is going to take you into the make and create section of Hub. So this will allow you to maybe add your own information, create and add a lesson plan, and publish that to the Hub community so that you can really have a brilliant resource as a teacher that will be digital, interactive, and trustworthy in terms of where that information has come from. On that note, I'm going to take you to another section of Britannica, which is our publisher section. So you can find this in the resources, going to publishers, and selecting Britannica Digital Learning. So here at Britannica, we have worked hard to understand the needs of teachers across Wales, and in doing so have created additional bilingual resources to provide you with the inspiration of what can be done with our content and to save you time. So for the last year, we've created a monthly lesson, which you'll find here, ranging from Chinese New Year to LGBT month to St. David's Day and Fair Trade, which is our latest. What you'll find when you click on the item is a resource card. So you'll get a set of resources, all for Key Stage 2 to 4, each with a lesson, which can be launched from within Hub, a lesson plan, a homework activities, and any worksheets that that student might need in which to complete that homework assignment. This is all designed to show you what can be done within the platform, but also to just give you access to, some of the information we have. So just to show you a very quick example in which to end. This lesson has your learning outcomes, task, information from Britannica School pulled into this brilliant platform. We've been able to create a quiz within this, and all of this is accessible to you as well. So we can do a follow-up video to tell you more. Lastly, please feel free to use your tools section, your support center, to find more information about Britannica. So if you ever get stuck, what you'll do is go to Hub's support services, Hub services, tools, and then you'll see a drop down. So this will cover everything within the platform, but we recommend obviously looking at Encyclopedia Britannica to understand ways that you can go about finding and filtering your resources. To wrap up our demonstration video, I'd just like to remind you that if you need more help or resources, you can contact myself, hmills@britannica.co.uk.